Greg Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and I'm joined by Kaliq Lockett, one of the stud 2025 wide receivers from Sachse, Texas. Man, thanks for taking the time to jump on this interview.
Thank you for having me.
Man, a lot of recruiting attention is coming your way, but before we talk about recruiting, I want to, keep it a little bit at home. I want to talk about Sachse. That's a program that's deep in history. A lot of top prospects have come from there. What's it like playing at Sachse? What's it like being a Mustang?
Coach Behrens, he's a great coach. He brought me in as a freshman on varsity. Coach Swanson, Coach Williams, Coach Rowland, they brought me in as a freshman. I was able to showcase my skills and made a big impact as a freshman, 261 yards and, 3 touchdowns. Not many freshmen can do that on a varsity level, so I feel pretty accomplished in myself by doing that.
Junior season's coming up, 2023. That's an important year for you. What are you trying to put down on tape?
I'm trying to put, the whole city on my back, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot riding on this season, with offers, in my ranking, but I'm not really worried about rankings, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a big, junior year followed up by a big senior year too, so.
2 years of high school ball left, but if you had to break down your game for somebody that's never watched you play, is there a receiver that you feel like maybe in the NFL or college you could point to and say, that's Kaliq Lockett right there?
Yeah, I think I play a lot like Mike Evans or Justin Jefferson. I'm quick twitch, I can high point the ball, and I'm a good possession receiver, and I'm also fast. So
colleges are already starting to take notice. He's got 5 scholarship offers. We're not going to talk about all 5, but I do want to ask you who was the first offer and what did it mean to you to get it?
Oh, Utah. Coach Kyle McDonald, he was the first to offer me. I talked on the phone with him my freshman year. We talked about a lot of things, and then he decided to, pull the trigger and offer me.
That's a cool thing, actually, to ask you about because not a lot of freshmen get P5 offers. I mean, did it put a target on your back instantly, and how did you deal with it?
I feel like that it did put a target on my back, but I do good under pressure, you know what I'm saying? I've been under pressure all my life. So, I feel like that, pressure ain't nothing with me with pressure, so.
SMU is a school that's closer to home. They extended you an offer. Rhett Lashley seems to do a really good job of mixing in transfer portal talent with, good high school talent. What do you like about SMU's program early on? What keeps another Mustangs in the mix possibly for Kaliq Lockett?
Yes, Coach Likens, great dude. That's one of the reasons why I'm strongly considering SMU. And Coach Hall, he's the one that pulled the trigger on me offering. You know what I'm saying? And SMU, with it being so close to home, being right down the street, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I go to SMU? You know what I'm saying?
Texas Tech, Joey McGuire is the head coach there. It seems like every interview I do where someone talks about Texas Tech, they start with that. They start with the coaching staff. Could you realistically see yourself in Lubbock?
Yes, I could see myself in Lubbock. Coach McGuire, Coach Juice. Coach Juice is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Coach Juice is a great guy. Great coach. You know what I'm saying? We each have a great relationship. You know what I'm saying? And he's the one that decided to pull the trigger on me when he offered me in January. So me and Coach Juice, we have a good relationship.
It all starts with relationships, but, it's just the tip of the iceberg in your recruitment. More offers are going to come your way. A lot of schools are going to be looking at your tape and coming out to see you during the spring evaluation period. Who are some of those programs that might be on the tip of extending you an offer? Who's showing you the most serious attention that hasn't pulled the trigger yet?
Yes, I feel like Texas and LSU and Georgia are on the mix too.
National champs,
yes, sir. Texas. I've been visiting Texas for about a year now, but it's all about relationships. So
they just hired a new wide receiver coach. Could be a delay in what maybe building that relationship is Chris Jackson down there in Austin. But even just to get a name drop Georgia, is that pretty cool to get attention from the team that's won? They won back to back, right? Back to back.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you want to? Who wouldn't want to be a part of a national winning team? You know what I'm saying? And but the biggest thing for me is I feel like I can play as a freshman. You know what I'm saying? I feel I have that type of swagger and confidence where I think I'm just the best on the field. And that's nothing personally. That's probably my best trait is my swagger and my confidence on the field.
And that's what you might be looking for too, a chance to go to the league and get to prove yourself early.
Oh yes, for sure.
That was Kaliq Lockett, one of the top-rated wide receivers already in the country, man. Thanks for the time and good luck as you navigate through that recruitment. But of course, good luck with the 2023 season at Sachse.
Oh yes, thank you. You too.